The Obama plan to fix the economy.
It is time to act.
After another down week of terrifying news in the financial markets, President-elect Obama unveils a massive new plan to stimulate the economy.
Announcing in his Saturday radio address,
I have already directed my economic team to come up with an economic recovery plan that will mean 2.5 million more jobs by January of 2011. A plan big enough to meet the challenges we face that I intend to sign soon after taking office.
Designed to create more than 2.5 million jobs, middle and lower income tax cuts, public works projects, building roads and bridges, similar to the program Roosevelt instituted to bring the country out of the Great Depression. This really sounds like a major thing.
They are panicked. This could be the Great Depression. I mean, that is what they think. Maybe they're wrong, maybe they're overdoing it, but they think this is really a dire situation.
He's taken this very seriously. He's ready to go on day one, January 20. As I say, he's coming in with a bang.
A strong shot in the arm, just the way Barack Obama has conceived it.
in the campaign, Senator Obama talked about a $175 billion stimulus package. Recently, several of his economic advisors have said that you need a package in the $500 to $700 billion range.
A stimulus package in the range of $500 to $700 billion. That's what we need to get the economy going again.
Is that the range the president-elect is thinking about?
I'm not going to throw a figure out here. What he said is he wants a plan that's big enough to deal with the large challenges.
I don't know what the exact number is, but it's going to be a big number. It has to be. The point is to startle the thing into submission.
There's a growing consensus across the spectrum among economists that we're going to have to do something big.
It's going to be a number big enough that when they spell it out, it looks like, ooh, you know, with that many zeros on it.
Again, I'm not going to get into numbers.
We need a pretty big package here. I think it has to be deep, between $500 and $700 billion.
Well, the sooner we do one, the smaller it can be. I have to, and members of Congress have to balance the need for the recovery with our concern about fiscal responsibility.
If we really want to help the economy, why wouldn't we have the president-elect say, I am not going to raise taxes on any American in my first 2 years in office?
Mr. Obama is also said to be reconsidering a campaign pledge. His proposals will repeal the Bush tax cuts. He might instead let those tax cuts expire as scheduled in 2011.
That looks more likely than not, Tom.
Whether it is through repeal of those tax cuts for the very wealthiest, or whether we simply allow it allow those cuts to expire in 2010. Those considerations will be made.
David Axelrod left it wide open. If you got a Tiddlywinks Hall of Fame, they're going to fund that. They are going to fund everything.
Does this give you just tremendous heartburn, Congressman Boehner?
No, I think American families and small businesses are struggling.
It's a little like having a New Deal, but you do it before a depression occurs, not after.
What you're proposing is reactionary liberalism. That is, whatever exists, double down on it. Before we go into a New Deal, can we just acknowledge the first New Deal didn't work?
It is really another of the myths that conservatives cling to now, that the New Deal did not work. Or as Senator Shelby said, we're not going to throw money at problems.
One thing we better be careful about, not just throwing money.
The thing is, we've had a period under this administration where they've resisted the idea of economic recovery. The approach has been, let's sort of look the other way and things will get better. And it hasn't worked. That era of dithering is going to end. Starting January 20, Obama's coming in. We're out with the dithering. We're in with a bang.